Well, good morning. It is Monday, August 23rd. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. Boy, the heat and humidity, it will stick around, both of them this week, as more serious weather continues across the country. Hollie is tracking it all for us.
Danielle, thank you. And as we look ahead to the rest of the afternoon, it is warm, it is muggy. Can't rule out an isolated shower, but very, very spotty chances today. 20% or less. Most of you won't be dealing with that. But seeing a lot of sunshine is the truth of the matter, and highs well into the 80s. We are going to continue with that warmth and humidity as we get into tonight. And once again, very similar as we're starting off tomorrow morning with lows in the 60s and 70s. We will see sunshine. We will also have chances for isolated showers and thunderstorms, but again, very similar to today. Tomorrow will also include chances that are only about 20%. This is 3 o'clock tomorrow, and you literally see a couple dots. Same thing goes into tomorrow evening. As we get into the middle of the week, chances will start to be a little higher and still scattered. We're going to see sunshine on and off through this whole week and even into the weekend. Here's the forecast for today. We'll go with a warm one. Highs in the mid 80s, very humid. Copy that for tomorrow, and around 90 degrees. We are 80s, 90 through the rest of the week into the weekend. And as I did mention, we'll also have those chances for showers and storms, especially in the afternoons and evenings most days as heat and humidity builds, but really can't rule it out at any point. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Hollie. Let's start with COVID-19 now. Ohio saw a drop Sunday in new daily COVID-19 cases. The state health department reports 2,194 new cases. Now, that's one of the lowest numbers in recent days. However, the rolling 21-day average continues to tick upward. And the CDC COVID-19 tracker is showing Ohio virtually all in red, meaning a high rate of transmission statewide. The only county in all of Ohio's 88 counties, well, that's still in that lower level of orange, is Ashtabula County. And many schools return to the classroom this week. So here are 3 big ones and their policies when it comes to masks. Cleveland Metropolitan Schools are back in the classroom today and for at least the first 5 weeks of school, or until updated CDC guidance, students, staff, and employees will have to wear masks. This applies to indoor school events and activities. Parma schools are also back today, but masks are not mandatory. Students will have to wear them on the school bus because of the CDC's guidance on public transportation, but masks are only strongly encouraged in the classroom. Mentor schools, well, they go back tomorrow with a new mask policy in place. The district put out an announcement last week saying if their schools want to stay open for in-person learning, face coverings need to be required. And if you need a full list of which schools are masking and which ones are not, well, we can send that to you. Text the word mask to 216-344-3300, and we will send you a link to all of our coverage and the updated information that we have. Now remember, that's a text, not a phone call. We turn now to the developing situation in Afghanistan, where several people trying to flee the country died over the weekend. President Joe Biden held a briefing Sunday where he announced the U.S. and its allies have evacuated nearly 28,000 people in 8 days. He also discussed the possibility of extending the August 31st deadline and expanding access around the airport in Kabul.
In one 24-hour period this weekend, 23 U.S. military flights, including 14 C-17s, 9 C-130 flights, left Kabul carrying 3,900 passengers. We see no reason why this tempo will not be kept up.
Meanwhile, the Pentagon has asked several commercial airlines to help bring those refugees overseas. Several flights could be seen landing at the Fort Bliss military base over the weekend, bringing refugees to the U.S. According to a press release, Fort Bliss is one of 3 military bases temporarily housing Afghans who are escaping the Taliban. And turning to news on the job market right now, well, it seems people are ready to leave their jobs. A new Bankrate survey out this morning finds that more than half of those in the workforce are likely to search for a new gig in the next 12 months. Wow. Well, among those who are employed in the workforce and looking for work, 56% say work flexibility, including hours and remote work, well, that's most important to them. Higher pay, job security, and paid time off are some of the other top reasons employed people are looking for greener pastures. And if you are looking for a job, well, many places are hiring after losing workers during the height of the pandemic. Locally, Giant Eagle is looking for 800 new workers and will hold a job fair tomorrow. Aldi is already thinking about the holidays and they're looking to fill some 450 positions. The United States Postal Service is looking to fill dozens of jobs as well, including mail carriers, delivery, and truck drivers, along with auto technicians. And tonight, Powerball will have its first Monday night drawing. Joining the Wednesday and Saturday night drawings, the lottery has held for years. Lottery officials say adding the Monday night drawing it will result in larger, faster growing jackpots. Right now, the Powerball jackpot is up to $293 million. If you win, can I borrow $5? Well, here's your chance, of course, to hit the jackpot when it comes to expanding your family. So we are kicking off a huge initiative to try and get pets into their forever homes. If you watched Go yesterday, so you saw us kick off Clear the Shelters. Now it's across Northeast Ohio and actually across the nation as well. So some of our Northeast Ohio shelters are showing off some of their finest residents.
So many great pets are waiting in shelters here in Cleveland and across the country. And just by putting that focus on that shelters need help and these animals need a second chance, it really brings in so many families that wouldn't maybe otherwise know that adoption is an option.
Clear the Shelters runs all month long, and it's part of a nationwide campaign with NBC and Telemundo stations to get pets into new and loving homes. Our own Jasmine Monroe has a story on WKYC.com right now about a pet store in Slavic Village going above and beyond the call to duty. Well, you make sure that you can check that out again. That's right there on WKYC.com. And a really cool initiative is beginning today called Cleveland Walls. So it's a mural project that will add 19 murals to the Midtown neighborhood. And Cleveland is the first Midwest city to be a part of the project, which is international. Several local and national artists are now hard at work bringing their murals to life. And get this, there will be a block party unveiling the murals on Saturday. So make sure you check it out. Let's hope that they don't get rained out. So we, of course, will be keeping track of the weather. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you Tuesday morning on Go starting at 4:30 a.m. Have a great day, everybody, and keep on persevering.